We were just getting out of school. It was about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we were walking past Dalzell Field towards the tennis courts because we parked just at the bottom of the hill. You know, we heard a really loud noise and we didn't really quite understand what it was, and the car came into sight and we saw kind of the tail end of the accident.
We both dropped our book bags and kind of sprinted down the hill. We just kind of seen her car roll up and start sliding towards like the steeper part of the hill, and we just tried to get over there before anything worse had happened.
So when I was going down the hill, all of a sudden things started completely spinning really fast, and all of a sudden everything just it went black. I don't remember anything.
She hit one car, swerved over, hit another car, and then just kind of tipped up. And she didn't roll completely, just tipped up on her side and slid. So had she slid further or kind of even moved around enough in the car, it could have rolled side by side all the way down the hill.
But we got to the bottom and we held the car and stabilized it and made sure it didn't continue to roll anymore.
The top of the car was facing down the hill, so we kind of leaned up against the roof of the car. We just kind of pushed up against it so it tipped back the opposite way instead of keeping and tipping down the hill.
It really helps that there was two of us and we were really putting our weight into it. You know, it seemed like forever we were holding the car, but at the same time it seemed like it kind of passed by in an instant.
It could have rolled over us, but we were the two, I guess the biggest, so we kind of used our body weight to advantage.
All I know is I kind of woke up. I don't know how long I was out, and I hear some kids, you know, the two boys or, you know, whoever, the young gentlemen that were helping me. And so I was just saying, get my seatbelt off.
She was asking us to help get her out, but we didn't want to because she was saying that her neck hurt and we didn't want to move her around if she had a neck injury.
And she told us that she had her hip replaced recently and the seatbelt was digging into it. And, you know, we were more worried that she didn't undo the seatbelt and fall right onto the ground because, you know, she needed to stay put until the first response team was there.
We were just mostly making sure that she was all right and as comfortable as she could be and felt as safe as she could be with people. She knew the people that were there to help her.
And we were staying calm so that she stayed calm.
Trevor was holding my hand and just telling me, just calm down, the ambulance is on its way, everything's gonna be just fine.
And, you know, it made a pretty big difference, at least making sure she stayed put until somebody with the right training came in.
And then the ambulance came and the police officers, and what ended up happening when I was driving home, I ended up having a stroke. That's what caused my accident. For them to immediately be there and stay there that whole time, and, you know, to make sure I'm okay and to kind of help the paramedics and tell them exactly what they saw.
You know, without any hesitation, Wesley and I were already on our way down to make sure that the car stayed put and making sure that, you know, the right people were on the way to come and help her and make sure she wasn't in any real danger.
Neither one of us really thought anything of it. Like, we would do it again in a heartbeat. Either you stay there and help or you run away. And I guess we both think the same way.
After that, I called my mom and I had explained what happened, and I changed my college major right away. I'm now going for paramedics and firefighting. I figured that was a sign that I should switch it, and, you know, I've been going to school for EMT right now, and then paramedics soon to follow.